Hi and welcome back to the most exciting youth sports show, Sportify. My name is Rivaldo Kavanga, and today again we're lined up for another amazing edition and episode of Sportify. But before we dive into the episodes, make sure you stay tuned for our Insurance Day ad. And I mean, in rugby news, first off, we're starting off with some rugby news. So basically, we do know that Namibia has now appointed Allister Coetzee, the former Springbok coach, to be Namibia's national rugby team's coach. And I mean, super excited to see him coaching the Velvichas. I mean, such a great journey ahead. And the Namibian national team is currently also off to go compete in some international rugby scheduled for the 3rd July and the 7th of July. But I mean, I wish them all the best in their endeavors. And I mean, Namibian national rugby team prepare for some exciting action because Allister Coetzee is on the team. But up next, we'll be looking at some other things in the next section of the show. Well, moving over to tennis news, we do know that Namibia's men's tennis team beat Nigeria 2-1 to reach the final of the Africa Davis Cup competition in Congo, and I mean, super amazing to see that. Also, on clarity on the Namibian national rugby team, the Namibian national rugby team left for Djibouti, Ivory Coast, where they'll participate in the Pool A of the Africa Cup tournament. They play the Ivory Coast on the 3rd of July and Madagascar on the 7th of July. So basically, make sure you do save those dates on your calendar. But up next, we'll have a look at an interview with our two track stars heading for the Olympics, Beatrice Masilingi and Mboma, as one of our senior journalists has an interview with them and talks to them about their current competitions and their future competitions. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, I'm joined on the line by the girls of the moment and their coach. That's Mboma, Beatrice Masilingi, and of course Henk Botha, who's been mentoring the girls, a father figure, they say, and we can obviously see the relationship. We have seen how it has been going. Well, you guys are in Italy at the moment. I can see. I wish I could speak Italian, but it's not my cup of tea. You guys look very happy and fantastic. I will start with the coach. Coach, how's life in Europe at the moment and everything in the spotlight?
Yes, I will start with Italian, then buongiorno from Italy. Yeah. In Europe, the weather is excellent for training. We are based in a very blessed place where the altitude is excellent. We are close to a track, and our preparing is going according to plan, and hopefully we can even grow better until Tokyo.
Okay, and now I'll start with Beatrice Masilingi. Of course, both of you guys are doing a fantastic job there. The spotlight is on you here. How are you handling all these girls? I mean, I'm sure it's exciting, something you have never dreamed of in your wildest dreams. How are you handling the pressure, Beatrice?
Well, I'll start with greeting you there. So, to be honest, I actually don't. I don't feel no pressure. I try to sustain as far as possible away from social media because that's where everything is, and I'm just trying to keep calm and just make sure everything is fine. So I don't really have much to say on that, but yeah.
Okay, I'll also ask Christine the same question. Is there any pressure? Do you feel any kind of pressure when you go on that track? I mean, the weight on your shoulder, or are you as calm and relaxed as you look or appear to be there?
I don't put more pressure on myself. I just go there and just concentrate on my race.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys have been now in Europe for the past couple of weeks, doing great, of course, competing with top athletes. Still more races to go before the Olympics. I'll start with Beatrice. At the moment, assessing yourself, your body, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're ready to compete in Tokyo?
To be honest, training is going really fine and everything is going well here. So I would say everything is going well, and I'm ready as possible. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Christine, of course, you are currently the fastest this year, 4:22, if I'm not wrong, 40:22. Of course, you've seen the Americans, they have qualified for the Olympics as well. You could see the times are also below that, of course. So how does this give you confidence going into that competition?
I would say, like, here, this normal competition you can run anytime, but at the Olympic time will change. Everyone can run different time then.
So coach, of course, I'm sure you've been following the Americans, and you know how they have been doing, and worldwide, of course, with the athletes qualifying to the Olympics. And I'm sure from your assessment, you have a clear picture of what is going to happen and who are the probable competitors at the moment for your Golden Girls. How has your assessment been, and how does this impact your training camp?
Yes, thank you. We definitely have seen the American trials, and we saw results all over the world, and obviously it'll be unnatural not to see that. But our plans doesn't work on times that other athletes run. We work on our own times, on our own abilities, and as I said, that the girls can only run what they can run, and that's what we work on. So if that will be a medal, we will be happy with them. But if it's not a medal and they still ran their best, we will also celebrate with them. The thing is, I've spoken to a South African coach last night, and one of the South African is what it's about. It's not only about medals. Yes, we want medals, and yes, Namibia want to be back on the scene. But we must not be unfair. If you can only do what you can do and you can do your best, that is what we prepare for.
That is quite excellent what you're saying there, because I mean, a lot of people might be here thinking that this is all done and gloom and it's a medal for Namibia. I'm glad that you're putting out there that, of course, we are still learning, and a medal will be a bonus at the Olympics, and we all hope for that. And I think that helps with the confidence of the girls as well. Or what do you say, Beatrice and Christine?
Yeah, no, it's true. Covering that up, we're still new in the game, as you say. We still have a long way to learn and everything, so it's a process, and we don't want to rush stuff. But if things come, then they come. So yeah, everything is just good.
That's wonderful. Christine, from your side, I see you're so eager to have that thing on your neck, but it will take time as well, and hopefully it can happen sooner, but I'm sure it's a dream and it will come true.
This is my first competition. I'm just going there for experience and to try my best.
Looking at current 400 meter athletes and the current athletes that you might be competing against at the Olympics, who are some of the athletes that you feel have come of age and you would love to run against? I'll start with Beatrice and then I'll go to Christine.
First of all, I would love to meet my heroines, most definitely. So first of all, Shona Milowibo and Fraser Price. I mean, those are my they are my total favorite on the track. So I'll jump and that's it.
Christine?
I would love to meet everyone there.
Okay. Beatrice, you mentioned Fraser Price, and she's quite a stunning athlete, and of course, how has she influenced you in any way?
Sorry, growing up and looking at this woman run, it's so amazing, and they inspired me. You see, we watch their videos and everything, so we watch how they run, and the personality, most of all, is very nice. So I just love who they are and what they do.
Okay. Of course, there's still more competitions to go right now. Henk, could you just tell us what more do we expect this current week and weekend that's coming?
Yes, we don't have anything this weekend, but early next week on the 29th, Beatrice will be running in Sweden, in Lausanne in Switzerland, and that will also be a continental tour event, and Christine will be running in Poland, which will be a gold continental tour event, which is also one of the bigger events. And yes, we will once again prepare accordingly, and we will try and just do our best, and hopefully the Namibian support will be out there again like they've been for the past 2 weeks.
We are behind you. We are behind you, girls. One last question before we close. I wanted to ask the girls, have you guys been in contact with the families? How has the response been from the friends? I mean, your schoolmates? How proud are they?
Family, friends, and the fans. I mean, everyone is important because that's what builds us, and they keep us going. You know, sometimes you fall down and you need them to pick you up or keep you going and stuff. So they are very supportive, and communication is always there. I mean, you always have to keep in touch with your family even though you're far away. So that's one important thing for me, and everything is great. The support from friends, and everything is always up.
Christine, your friends and family?
This part is great. I like it. Always supporting me. It's really nice.
So you are actually proud that they are there cheering you up, and you are also wishing to make them proud as well, eh, Christine?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. And how are you girls coping with the weather and conditions? Is it quite similar to here? And of course, the life in Europe and here compared to here, how are those two? Beatrice?
It's totally different. I would say it's a bit more chilled here, and compared to home, I don't know what to say, but so I would say it's great. Yeah, it's just fine.
Okay, Christine, I'm sure from the great Kavango there going on to Europe, how has that been? How is the experience there, the food and everything? I'm sure you want to eat your traditional pap, but you can't have it there.
It's great. Everything's great here.
Okay. All right. Coach Henk, Coach Henk, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for bringing the girls to the public. Of course, we will keep cheering for them, and also not forgetting that we won't put too much pressure on them. I'm sure the expectations are high, but we just hope that they can do well and represent the country at the highest level. Thank you so much, and please take care.
Good. Thank you
Ciao.
so much.
Thank you
And
very
to
much.
everybody at home, please look after yourself, be safe, and get vaccinated, please. Thank you very much.
Ciao. That was Christine Mboma, Beatrice Masilingi, and of course Henk Botha in Italy. The girls are in Europe, all the way from the Kavango region, down in Europe, and of course they are ready for the Olympics, as you heard it themselves. Quite a shy girl, Christine. Beatrice more open, but you could see both of them are quite excited, and as well as the coach, as well as the Namibian nation.
Well, I mean, we're focusing on Beatrice Masilingi and Christine Mboma, but we also have to give a huge shout out to Henk Botha for ensuring that the girls take part in the competition, for always being by their side, and for always wanting the best for them. I mean, super amazing things from them. But then we have reached the end of our show, Sportify. I know none of you guys actually want to go. Sportify is the show. And again, if you guys have any youth related sports news, do not hesitate to contact me at rivaldo@myzone.com.na. But for it, that's a wrap.